number 3, Tim Ryan, and Joe Clancy live from Highland Heights, Ohio. And Leroy Haley on the attack here in round number 3. Smashing blows to the body of the champion, Mamby. We've given Haley the first 2 rounds on our scorecard.
Mostly because of lack of aggression on Mamby's part, Tim. We mentioned that the leopard couldn't change his spots, and he is not fighting a very aggressive fight at this moment.
True enough, not at all like we saw in the gym earlier this week. He was beating up on sparring partners, indeed daring them to try and knock him out. That was 2 days before the fight. Haley gets very low in a crouch, and of course he is 2 inches shorter than the champion, Mamby. When he gets into that crouch, he's at about 5'4", and he throws most of his punches straight upward.
Watch your head.
Third round action, scheduled for 15. Saoul Mamby, the Vietnam veteran, honored with a day of his own in the Bronx, New York, a couple of weeks back.
All right. Okay. Punch your way up. Come on, you got it. All right, right there.
Mamby would very much like to be impressive in his victory here today if he can win it and try to unify the title against Aaron Pryor, the WBA champion at 140 pounds.
Tim, right now he's donating the rounds to Leroy Haley because he just isn't active enough.
Under a minute to go, round number 3.
Your punches up there.
Overhand right landed by the champion, but Haley just fired right back to the body.
And to the head, Tim. He landed a good left hook to the chin after the body punches. Got much the better of the exchange. He just seems so much more alive than Mamby at this particular time in the fight.
Final seconds of round number 3. A slow start by the champion, Saoul Mamby, in defense of his WBC super lightweight crown. This is round number 4, scheduled for 15. Leroy Haley, the challenger in green.
In Mamby's corner, they didn't plan any strategy change. They just said, keep boxing, Saul, keep doing what you're doing.
Mamby going toe-to-toe in that exchange. Now starting to back up Haley for the first time in the fight. The champion into the corner, and he paid the price for it because Mamby let go with both hands, and those are his best punches of the fight. Another low blow from Haley. Gets the warning from referee Keogh. Alert our local stations along the line. At the end of this round, we'll be going to a 30-second station break.
All right, get out of here. Let's go. Come on, you're tight up.
Mamby has stiffened up his punches quite a lot, Tim.
He also got one of his low blows back there.
Well, that's, you hit me and I'll hit you. Now they're even. I think Haley still has an edge.
Yeah. Oh, good solid left hand by Haley. It set the champion Mamby back on his heels, and Mamby leaned right into the punch. Now having to hang on.
Haley has such an awkward style that it's tough for a stylist like Mamby to just get used to it. He's trying to figure Haley out, but the punches are coming from odd angles. Very, very difficult.
Under a minute to go, round 4. Haley just missed with a strong right hand, raising the chin of the champion.
Awkwardly cute is what we call a fighter like Leroy Haley. Odd guys to fight.
All right, break it up. Break it up.
Under 30 seconds to go, round 4. Mamby having early difficulty here solving the awkward attack of Leroy Haley, who has been the attacker through much of the early going.
All right, get out of there. Come on.
We'll return with more championship boxing after this word from your local station.
This is CBS. Tomorrow on CBS Sports Sunday, Carlos de Leon faces the challenge of S.T. Gordon for the WBC Cruiserweight Championship, plus the Cascade Runoff Road Race. CBS Sports Sunday tomorrow.
This is round number 5 upcoming, and you're looking at the champion Saoul Mamby, making his 6th title defense, and he has been all over the world in defense of his title. He's defended twice here in the United States, neither time getting national television exposure. His last outing was in Lagos, Nigeria. One thing about Saoul is he has appreciated the fact that he's been a world traveler. He's learned a great deal. Boxing has given him that opportunity, and Haley banging to the body. It looks like Mamby complained about a low blow again, and now Haley just keeps on coming, backing up the champion.
Just seems so much more strong, so much more active than Mamby. Mamby has to wake up. He's got to get in his
solid
right on
by
the chin.
Haley.
Well, Mamby has never been knocked down. Now we know why. He can take some shots.
Haley lands a left. Mamby just winks at him. Haley, we've watched in the gym during the week and in previous fights, Gil, he tends to reach for a lot of his punches, and some opportunities that he's had to follow on. He doesn't quite get the distance, does he?
That's right, Tim, but today he's so much more active, and Mamby just seems to be not with it. He's jumping in. Instead of reaching, he's able to get to Mamby. In the gym, he was reaching with that left hand, and it looked like Mamby was going to have a picnic, but doesn't look that way now. See, he moves in quick with his feet.
All right, get out of there. Come on. Step back.
Once more, we want to remind our local stations that we'll be going to a 30-second station break at the end of this 5th round. Leroy Haley, the challenger in green, scoring again to the body in an overhand right. Mamby forced to back up through all of this round.
All sorts of awkward punches. And, you know, we compare boxing to dancing. We say it's tough to dance with a girl that can't dance. A fellow like Haley's got this awkward style, and Mamby just can't get with it. He can't get any rhythm at all.
Did it ever occur to you that you might be the lousy dancer? It might have been your problem.
All right. Tim, I wasn't taught this is just a boxing expression.
Oh, I see. Okay, under a minute to go. I don't know. We voted Angelo Dundee the best dancer among our boxing people.
He's the best follower. He can't lead.
Mamby the champion in white. Leroy Haley has been the busier man and landed the more effective punches by far, as we see it, through the first 4 rounds, and then some. We have under 30 seconds to go in round 5. Again, we remind that he is a slow start of the champion. In his pattern.
It becomes simple arithmetic, Tim. If you give away 5 rounds, you're going to have to win 8 out of the next 10 to win the fight, unless you knock the guy out.
15 seconds to go, round number 5 from Highland Heights, Ohio. We'll return with more championship boxing after this word from your local station.
This is CBS.
The sports team to watch.
Round number 6 coming up as we look into the corner of the challenger, Leroy Haley, and a little swelling under his left eye. And his handler's working on that at the moment, but he has been the man as we've seen this fight thus far. Tim Ryan with Joe Clancy live on CBS Sports Saturday. Tomorrow, the WBC Cruiserweight Championship at 190 pounds. Carlos Sugar de Leon from Puerto Rico defending against S.T. Gordon.
Mamby was standing up in his corner, Tim, bouncing up and down, trying to get some life into his legs, as if to say to himself, let's go, Saul, let's go.
Both fighters in excellent condition, having no problem making the 140-pound weight limit.
Leroy Haley trained at Don King's farm, Tim, and you have to get in good condition there because there's nothing else to do except train, eat, and sleep, and do road work.
Maybe cut some hay or something out there. That's about it. Great setup for boxing.
Beautiful setup for boxing. Couldn't be better.
Saoul Mamby, the champion in white. Leroy Haley from Las Vegas in green. Good exchange by both fighters landing on that one.
All right, get out.
Again, I have to say that Haley is awkwardly cute. He's a clever cookie, Tim. May not look it, but he's clever. Moves that head, changes his height, bends his knees.
Well, he's had only 2 losses against 45 wins, 2 draws.
Now he's letting Mamby come to him. Changes round to round.
All right, get out. Watch your head. Watch his head.
Mamby with a short right hand to the ear inside.
Best punches of the fight by Mamby, Tim.
Haley just kind of resting on the ropes, waiting to explode, and there he comes out. Under a minute to go. Round 6.
Watch your head.
Solid right hand landed by the challenger.
All right, get out. No punch.
Here comes Mamby.
Oh, right hand by the challenger again. Over the left of the champion, another right hand lands. Mamby digging a right hand back to the body.
Okay, break.
Looked like Mamby was going to have a good round, Tim, but Haley took it right back away from him with those solid punches.
Final seconds of round number 6. Saoul Mamby having all kinds of problems with Leroy Haley.
You got to win every. All right, go.
Round number 7, Tim Ryan with Joe Clancy live at ringside in Highland Heights, Ohio. The champion, Saoul Mamby, defending his WBC 140-pound title against the challenge of Las Vegas' Leroy Haley. We have Haley comfortably ahead in the early going, but Mamby has never been knocked down in his long professional career and has built a reputation as a strong finisher, so there's a long way to go. Here's the best exchange of the fight, and the challenger comes out with the better of it, backing up Mamby with that last left hook.
Watch your head. Step back.
WBC heavyweight champion Larry Holmes is in attendance today, along with some other prominent heavyweights, Trevor Berbick, Greg Page, Michael Dokes. All here to watch this championship bout and tomorrow's cruiserweight title.
Mamby has become a lot more active with that left hand, Tim, and it borderlines on an open glove jab. Very, very close to an open glove jab. Very quick jab.
Haley has shown no respect at all for Mamby.
Well, Mamby never has been known as a big puncher, Tim, and, you know, going in, he knew that he was going to have to out-hustle Mamby to win the fight, and that's what he's trying to do. Again, Mamby, the master tactician. So far, Leroy Haley has been using some pretty good tactics. He has Mamby fighting his fight.
We're in round 7, scheduled for 15. Under a minute to go this round. Mamby has scored with that jab. He hasn't been able to make things happen off the jab, it appears to me. The awkward style of Haley just making it impossible for him to make things happen behind that jab.
But what will happen, Tim, if he lands a few good stiff jabs, then you can feint the jab and get rid of your combination. That's what he's going to have to do. Jab and then feint, then get rid of a good combination, body and head. So far, right now, the only thing he can find Haley with really is that jab, and it's a flicking jab. It's an annoying jab.
20 seconds remaining, round 7. Final seconds in the 7th round.
Raise your head. Go.
This is round number 8. Tim Ryan with Gil Clancy, the champion Saoul Mamby in white, against Leroy Haley in green. And Haley, as we have seen it, has had the best of it in the earlier going, although Mamby's come on a little better in the last couple of rounds.
You know, Tim, maybe you ought to think of a new career. Take off that headset and become a corner man, because you mentioned that Mamby wasn't doing anything behind his jab, and that's just what Lee Black told Mamby in the corner. He said, yeah, once you get that jab in there, he said, then come in with the other artillery.
Well,
you want to change
no,
jobs, Tim?
I don't think so. I'm going to leave that to the professionals. It just has struck me that Haley has made it difficult for Mamby to do much behind the jab, because he's all angles and pitching from all portions of the ring, it seems. It's very hard to contain, to get combinations onto.
Well, Mamby's coming now, Tim. He's trying a little harder. Trying to put his punches together.
All right, break.
Leroy Haley from Las Vegas, Nevada.
In Mamby's corner, they said that Haley doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. But the trouble is, either does Mamby, and I don't think anybody else does with this kid's style.
Haley just landed 2 good shots to the champion. There's a good solid right hand from Mamby, but Haley comes right back off it, digging a body blow that was very near the belt again.
All right, break it up, break it up.
Seems every time Haley gets hit, he hits you right back. Right hand lead by Mamby. We haven't seen much of that.
Watch your head. Watch your head, Leroy.
Just bumped heads, Tim. I hope nobody got cut.
Good punch. Okay.
Under a minute to go, round number 8.
Oh, big left hook. Big left
by
hook
Haley.
by Haley.
Well, Haley figured to be trouble for the champion in this bout, and he sure has been.
He's smart, Tim. He's a very, very cute fighter. Changes off. One minute he's coming in, next minute he's letting you lead to him. Very, very smart fighter.
Under 30 seconds to go, round 8. Leroy Haley, born in Garland, Arkansas. His family moved to Las Vegas when he was 11. Graduated from high school in Vegas. He was a high school star in several sports before turning to boxing. Final seconds.